डिस्को एलिजियम खेल रहे थे, वो स्ट्रीम पता नहीं बीच में क्या हो गया था। एनीवेज क्या कर रहे थे हम, हमारे अभी क्या कर रहे थे? Check the broad walk for bullet traces, check iron for bullet lines and use. ये क्या है? कैस्टन मार्टिन broad walk for bullet traces. What is the broad walk again? ये कौन सा एरिया है? ओह अबे यार मैं पागल हूँ। वेट मैंने भूल गया। सॉरी। ये 480p पे ये हाल है मेरे। चलो ठीक है, लेट्स गो।
You're back. Good. Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigate not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Port cities. On the oceans. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the DeLorean century. As early as 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels. The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad.
Oh.
This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
Okay.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Gangi, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this, Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning. His platoon members? The other contractors, though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
You wouldn't even know where to start.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you. I need to see the map. Broad walk किधर है यार ये? ये island है. चर्च है, फिशरमैन सैक्स. Okay. यहाँ से कोई गोली क्यों मारेगा? Too close. ओके, हाँ मेरे को ट्रैप्स भी चेक करने चाहिए.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem poor things.
Yep, poor things. यहाँ से लग सकता है ना शॉट. ब्रॉड वॉक ना. बात नहीं कर मैंने बहुत टाइम से. हेलो. Hello, ma'am.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? That's great. Until then, you should maybe start thinking about the funeral.
Sire, she doth not believe it wasn't you.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all. Quite odd. Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least. Oh, yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature...
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Absolutely. Things like what, for example?
I don't know. I don't know. लाइट गई क्या? नहीं, नहीं गई. What the fuck, man? Yo, Stevie. कहाँ से? Oh, what is that? Yo. What?
A little payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable. Calling. Still, this feels wrong. End of tone.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre? Do you have any news about Pierre? He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Not Frozen goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country. To hell with the police.
Her voice is drowned in. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you, to your relief. Calling. Still again, someone.
Hello, Gerard speaking. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Phone disconnect.
बकचोदी. What, where, कहाँ से मारा है?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depth.
What? What the fuck am I doing? Oh.
Just dead and poor thing. Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air. You see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the smoking, drinking, being happy and elated. Without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
I like doing my detective work.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps, but anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Beatable Prime, was it?
Yep. Rule this out. Not a good spot, all in all. I think ये डबल प्राइम था. बी ट्रिपल प्राइम और बी प्राइम को ढूंढना है. Okay, found the spot. Check island for bullet traces. Check broad walk for bullet traces. और ये कौन सा लोकेशन था? लैंड्स एंड आइलैंड. पता नहीं इस ट्रम्पेट वाले साउंड ट्रैक का नाम क्या होगा, ट्रम्पेट्स ऑफ एलिजियम ऐसा कुछ। कौन सा अपार्टमेंट कह रहा था वो, अपार्टमेंट 33 एंड कुछ तो बोला था उसने ऐसा।
A plaster cast bust.
The White Star, the White Star, the White Star.
बट आई फील लाइक उधर से शॉट ले सकता है कोई भी। पॉइंटलेस हो रहा है ये। तो भी ब्रॉड वॉक किधर है? एक मिनट रुको यार, 1 मिनट। क्या करें यार? ऑटोप्सी करनी पड़ेगी। ऑटोप्सी कैसे करें यार? ऑटोप्सी कैसे करें यार? लटका पड़ा है वो बेचारा। क्यों ना don't give a fuck about anything। नो कोना रैप्टे भाई यार उसकी भाई वो जेन्युइनली बहुत टाइम से लटका हुआ उधर। Locust. Police work is tough work. I know, sir. I know exactly what you're talking about. Going back to Honolulu just to get that Maui Wowie. That Maui Wowie. Quick save, because we save scum like hell.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their...
क्या करूं यार? मेरी जर्नल में आ गया कुछ। ये नहीं होगा। मैं क्या करूं? Let's do that then, huh? I have purpose now. Going back to Honolulu just to get the Maui Wowie. Hey, going back to Honolulu just to get the Maui Wowie. The Maui Wowie.
Behind, you see 2, maybe 3 bush. Nothing. Just
Yes, I'll take my chances. क्योंकि मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया।
behind,
Quite
you see
frankly,
2, maybe nothing.
Man, fuck you. Nothing उल्लू के पट्टों तुम हो nothing, समझ आएगी?
Behind, you see 2, maybe nothing.
Man, please, please, bhai, please, 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 please.
Behind the dock worker, you see 2, maybe
Yes!
yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow. It's close enough to the left.
Huh? I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. I'm gonna enjoy.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you. The
Thank you very
key
much.
is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit. Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him.
बूढ़ा आदमी है भाई वो. Of course he is
You
dead.
see, it could be the key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist.
Man, shut up. पांच रहे यार. NB, the spare key tied to the bush outside the corner room window. NB. White female figure in morning. Okay. Pinballs, Franklin.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and play. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
अच्छा जी. आपको पसंद क्या है किम कात्सुरागी सर? आपको अच्छा क्या लगता है?
The lieutenant grimaces,
Daddy.
looking at the machines.
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
Man.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Please.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball.
Us?
Stop.
Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to play it for an undercover job at a pinball ring. And it's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There. We can move on now.
Super. Tip-top. This went pretty well, all things considered.
यार रेड चेक था वो. रेड चेक में.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was. The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist, an avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent. He also hit his wife and kids, other people's kids too, sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Yeah.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost the amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point. But how? If the last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger.
कोई नहीं यार, बढ़िया, मजा आ गया. It was fun.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be...
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Damn. Small windows taped shut with black plastic, you can't see outside. यार ये पुलिस वर्क के लिए तो बढ़िया जगह है यार, नहीं?
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the...
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. 3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there. Of course. Damn.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
That is
true. I
true.
wouldn't rule out Ruby coming here yet. This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know? But it's not an argument for her either. No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor. This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
Hello, officer.
और भाई तेरे यहाँ पे तो बड़ी वो है, हैं? बहुत टॉर है तेरी.
Hey, was that got the 20 real? And why?
Now why are you wasting my time? Ho ho ho.
Yes. What is it?
I think उसको convince कर सकता हूँ मैं भी कि उसी ने ही करा है. should I do, man? एक मिनट, इसकी achievements क्या है Disco Elysium की? मेरे पे अभी 3 है. Goodest of the goodest cop, Copo de Arte. हाँ, मुझे achievements देखनी है. Yep. Biggest communism builder, employ critical theory 9 times. The world's most laughable centrist. Okay. Recruit detective Kim Kitsuragi. Preach free markets for 9 times. Apologize 10 times. The very normal bag, they do nothing. Hang up 5 inanimate objects. Share with the law 7 times. Suit up head to toe. Opener of the 8th seal. He probably won't bother Kim after us. He probably won't mind. Export advanced remote venture. Into the hardcore. Baddest of the bad cops. Feel of pleasure and light. Massive torque. Don't call it a book club. We should do something about this. To detective, finish the game in hardcore mode. Gather 11 honor points. 4 hidden achievements. Oh. Recruit detective Cutter. Part cop all hobo. Failed runner. Face shit for 3 seconds. Get Kim to wear the jacket, you know the one. Next time you're cutting out on carbs. Right to work.
Right to work. Right to.
पंगे लूं क्या? चलो लेके देखते पंगे क्या फर्क पड़ता है. फिजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट, ये ग्लव्स क्या दे रहे हैं मुझे? +2 इंटरफेसिंग, इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री, सिल्वर फ्लेयर, स्पिरिट कॉप्स, +1 फिजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट. -2 फिजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट, परसेप्शन, लॉजिक.
Someone seems to have found himself. What a wow, I don't know about this. There's a satisfying pop. A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it.
In the bottom right.
From the void we came, and to the void.
Man, shut up. New skill point, physical instrument, level up. Okay. Now I will remove it. I will not drink it after this. जो अपना फिजिक हाई करनी थी. हाउ मच फिजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट? +1. 5 फिजिक है. ओके, क्विक सेव.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
Yeah!
You have really let yourself go.
हो हदूकन कर दिया, by God.
Just like that. The man is all you. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalated.
Of course, that was going to be bad.
Oh God. Say it. take the pain, goddammit. Even you are a poor player of physical chess.
Play physical chess.
Just like that, the man is all you hear is a small.
I don't think that's a good idea.
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is as you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely. His head rolling to the side.
Bro.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Yes, Kim.
The man is still knocked out. He breathes slowly and steadily. It'll take a few moments for him.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that Hulk. There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here. Let's think of something else.
No. You should do it again.
Bro, तू वो फिर उठ गया. Man, I am the goat. I am the goat. Okay.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often. No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law. Hey, I've got an idea on how to fix your style. Maybe you should just...
Man, shut up. अपने खुद का दिमाग मेरे को ऐसे खुद की बॉडी को fuck you कौन बोलता है? Genuinely. Yo, lady, I need some magnesium, potassium, and sodium.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here.
Yes,
okay,
thank you very much.
I hope Saint
What
Baptiste
is this?
makes you feel better or something.
What is this?
Okay,
Thank you very much.
I hope.
Thank you very much. I will not drink alcohol again. Okay. Why did I put? मैंने अपने points physical instrument में डाल दिए थे, मुझे savoir flare में डाल देने. But savoir flare में हैं points. How can I increase? कोई क्या? +1 composure, -1 empathy. ये जूते मार रहे हैं मुझे. हट यार, हट जा भाई. कंपोजर नहीं चाहिए मुझे +1 per. I would take the perception rather. Bullshit है यार, पर मैं डाल ही नहीं सकता. What the fuck?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard. Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. ये ऊपर क्या आ रहा है भाई?
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. The lieutenant gives you an... 6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle. The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol.
कुछ तो मतलब होगा.
The petals feel dry. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals. Police badge on.
It's you again. What is it?
Found key in Union box or the bench outside said like but a sincere dude found. You be reluctant or blacklist. I think अभी strong lead नहीं है हम पे तब भी. We still don't have a really strong lead. यार मुझे वो बॉडी उतरवानी है यार कैसे भी करके. प्लीज़ मुझसे ये बुलशिट मत बोलना दोबारा कि यू नो पॉइंट्स डाल. आई पुट पॉइंट्स अब मैं उससे ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स नहीं डाल सकता सेबुआर फ्लेयर में.
A tarpaulin
Cloud, fuck you यार. चल. ये क्या हो रहा है अचानक से? What is happening to this portion? DB typewriter, standard office file cabinet.
On second glance, someone...
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside. The drawer opens smooth. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense. It appears to be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor. All items on the list have been crossed out.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing.
What is so special about this borscht? Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants. All items on the list have been crossed out. The drawer slides. An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting. Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of calling. Calling. Still call.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you? Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. No. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one. It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main.
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the... Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the rail. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours.
Thank you very much. +1 spirit decops, +1 shiver, +1 spirit decops, +1 visual calculus. I would prefer the visual calculus. Thank you very much. Back single cuts. Commandor.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can see us up here.
ठीक है गेम क्या हो गया भाई? ओह ठीक है, इधर से उतरने का भी है.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche, On, Arrête, Off.
Nope, no problem. कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है भाई. कवाल सुन.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logo.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, used to be well.
करो भाई करो, कंटेनर. ये है क्या? fucking kingpin looking यार.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
What the fuck?
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing.
Why
he
does he
simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone. The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Yet, he's unperturbed. Holding his... At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he's like a general over his maps. He plots his moves, judging by...
So... Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here. Please, have a seat.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us
He's trying to throw you off your game, thinking you don't know your name. But you do. So the joke's on him. Ha ha.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation.
Don't give up, but don't leave either.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debardairs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a...
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
क्या चाहता है मैं अपनी बेइज्जती करा लूं?
Who does this guy think you are?
Oh shit.
You ain't worried about no lost gun or unpaid bill or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair than one would think is physically possible. Good. Now lean in with some
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters. Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a law man. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everard Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
Questions will show him who's boss.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. Harry, had you asked me earlier, I could have used your help in dealing with a certain weasel. It would have really solidified our friendship. Sadly, the moment has passed and the weasel's back in its den. Nothing to do about it now, so get this. I'm just going to give you the information, because I like you, Harry. The time has passed, Harry. Were you not listening when I just said that? Pay attention, please. Now, do you want to hear about the hanging or not? Fantastic. Time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry. This is gonna be good. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही हैरी नहीं बोल रहा मेरा नाम.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. About my fun container, it's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy. The one who likes hanging out and trees.
But that's not the story, क्योंकि हमें पता.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Uncertainty belies his boasting. In the end, though, he believes it. Or at least, he wants to believe.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Of course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this.
He does not sound
Let's change
serious
the
at all.
subject.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
That's him allowing the police to ask his men questions.
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry.
You can now go and tell Titus about this.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else? Was it a good tour? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open.
I don't like
Heck,
him.
I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but...
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
He thinks he can force you into his scheme. You can turn this around on him if you accept.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez. And maybe... I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Roller skating, not drugs, Harry. You like this.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth center, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this? Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed.
Thank you for your understanding. We will.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry? You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going... Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy. You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a...
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay then, positive emotions it is.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this.
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here. He doesn't want to see...
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight
Singing
I am
swordfish
and how
clock,
I'm
Sopranos
helping you find
reference.
your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard? It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Most certainly, by all means, Harry. What's on your mind? Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white...
Honorable One, you've accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous. Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop. Yes, your deeds are spoken for you, Honorable One.
Honorable One.
But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O Honorable One, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself. You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there. To most dishonor, you brought much.
The fuck is wrong with this? Fucking फिंगरिंग करने को बोल रहा है साला. Okay. What is in this? Final to see these gloves. इतना कंफ्यूजिंग पार्ट है ना ये. Well, I got my coat, I got everything. Wow, यार मजा आ गया. Genuine good progress. Can't measure it.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic. Our personal dynamic has changed a little.
He means very.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But While I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise, babe. See that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead.
So, you guys are like cops or something? Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. The man turns to look behind him at the behemoth around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today. And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see. I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading. The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the Union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Similes. Now leave me be. I must leave.
हाँ यार, no problem भाई. जो करना है करो भाई, साथ में बैठ के. मुझे क्या है भाई, मेरे को तो काम करवाना था अपना, मेरा काम हो गया. तेरी बकवास सुने बिना. चल किम, ऑटोप्सी, लेट्स गो. Bodies down, let's go.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno! Stop choking, Kuno! The faggot, he's got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking. Like fuck you did. Kuno's gonna keep saying kipped forever now. Kipped. Shit. The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit. Yes. Kuno wants a normal conversation. Ask normal shit, please. Kuno doesn't.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy. Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's...
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Come back later, cop.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Unfortunately, no. They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
Okay.
You're being handled. If you resist now, he will turn...
That's right.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol. The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says...
Coroner's case number?
KK57-0803.0815. Next, we've heard the nom de guerre, Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down. What's next? Date of birth? NA. Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side. The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook, teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound.
Diamine.
Your eyes turn watery.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Fucky, fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
I'm not seeing anything yet, but we know there's tampering here. Write down, yes, non-visual, corroborated by witness. Good.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosenkrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide, the other an accident, the small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50 dot
Oh, shit.
100 dot 100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
The spine is bent more than the lieutenant compensated for. This buster's actual height is about 1.85. And no, you could not take him straight on.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short. Lividity appears consistent with hanging, but is not. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head and chest, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
No! It's gonna happen, see?
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Last item, hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
I'm afraid we can't continue before we've gone through both the external and internal examination first, thoroughly. I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
He's really doing it. The dead man's teeth cut into his gloved hand.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again. Straight in that mouth of his. No, you don't. You can keep it in. You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary, Na. Same for toxicology and serology, Na. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 feels. Leave a 4th one too. Nothing. Just in case. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer? Agreed. Next injury? So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath.
Right. Next. A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring
is what it would look like, but we know better. We know the ligature mark is a trick. That's right. No clawing marks on the neck, no signs of struggle on the wrists. A witness statement from the perpetrators confirms. That's it. Field autopsy done, detective. All that remains is to see if the alleged cause of death, the bullet, is truly lodged in his brain. I'll leave that to you, colleague. Or to processing.
Oh yeah, fine. Don't let him ask twice.
Seriously, I can just back him and drive him to the morgue anytime you tell me to.
Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel...
Chalo, let's go. Let's check.
His face, his cheeks, his nose. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself. You're on the right track. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth.
Naked hands.
Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Kuno is silent. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Yes, that's what you've seen the drawing. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Quivering with awe. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but all the muscles in your body harden. Time to. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you sharp serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
आगे bullet बाहर.
You pick the sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger, with your face twisting from pain and concentration. The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Fucking beautiful!
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-calibre. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. No, you deserve it. We can log it later. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardy Boys tampered with it. Yes, we should take a closer look at it.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening. We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
The word lingers in the air of the yard. Detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
All right.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. You will never own the full set now. May they rest in processing. Oh well, in another lifetime.
I will need a little help carrying him.
I don't need the boots, yeah. I mean, I should have taken the boots, but never mind. Huh?
Vigilance officer, what can this all...
अब क्या करूं मैं?
It is such a pleasure to see you again.
What's your death smell? ठीक है. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Dog shit bitrate, by the way.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world. The bathtub, the water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired. The cans continue to bob, as do your thoughts, aimlessly splashing up against the sides of the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Damn, buddy.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it. It's like something snaps in you, a nerve ending, a thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
I have now 2 skill points. I can spirit the corpse. Keep morale up. Physical instrument. Endurance. Interfacing composure. Reaction speed. Perception. Logic, drama, conceptualization. I will. Huh? The corpse is no longer there. हाँ अब शायद वो मेरे को बता दे. No, she might tell me stuff.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? A martial art, sir.
Samurai boxing, or sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Or an admirer?
Admirers? I'm too old to be a debutante. And this place is no fashionable society. Sure, do whatever you need to do.
मुझे फिजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी क्या? आई फील लाइक इट वुड स्टिल बी रिक्वायर्ड. थॉट्स में क्या है मेरे? Shamrock Shuffle. I would say I will. One, two, three, four, five. +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. Peepo. +1 half light. The RCM patrol cloak. Bullet machine.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled, the squished little thing has no idea. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, then find the gun that shot it. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. What's interesting about the bullet thus far? A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinaise. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire it.
Very cold. It is very cold.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound. There is no why. As you hold it, it's probably... It's the ledger you found. The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the commune. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. No advertisements, you notice. After rifling the pages with your thumb, the magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns.
Volkswagen,
Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note. Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. Perhaps they've overestimated the mark. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, you flip back to...
Anyways, oh, एक मिनट. I do have the find the murder weapon. You have that letter.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Wait, white check है ना? Quick save.
You take the legal documents out. There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door. Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out. Well, you could trick Everard. Get some random people to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will be already concluded. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice.
I have a really good idea.
The trap is full of locusts. Poor thing.
No phasmid, man. No phasmids.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope I can wash it for you. But it's going...
Hell yeah. No, we must run around see...
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands. Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says. Huh, I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
ठीक है. Oh, fun. FALN windbreaker. +1 pain threshold, +1 half-light, +1 -1 drama. मेरी empathy -1 हो रही due to this. Okay. Spirit, corpse and visual calculus. -1 drama. +2 brain threshold. Nah, I'm doing this. और अगर मैं ये पहनूंगा, ना मेरी पुलिस जैकेट है.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Where are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building? What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too. Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
Well, it's time. Do some bullshit.
On the table is the water your face. You take the legal documents out of the youth center.
What should I do?
Our tenant, the policeman. Me? Now it's your turn. Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
Eh? What's this about? Come now. I can't read all this scribble. Tell me nothing good ever comes.
I don't understand. Find someone to sign the documents instead of intended signings. I just know the people who will do this. I just know them. कौन उल्लू के पट्टे करेंगे दिखाएंगे. मेरा उल्लू के पट्टों. Come here.
There's no.
Come here.
Tequila Sun. What's it about? Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful business.
I got a freebie when I purchased a whole carton of cigarettes. Smoke cigarettes, get a free.
Thanks, Rosie. Hey, Abs. Hey, Abs.
The man mumbled.
Hey. Goddamn Abigail is here. Wake up. Wake up. I'll be damned.
Sure, I can fucking help. You need a signature. I got you a signature.
Not exactly an expert forgery. Don't call Abigail. Would have signed something more like, don't call Abigail.
Hey, guys. We're heroes.
About fucking time, man. I've done my duty.
मैं सल्यूट यार तेरे को 21 तो.
The incapacitated drunk lay there snoring like an ancient rusting tractor.
Anything else this merry band of adventurers can do for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious-looking document of yours? Okay, what's on your mind? Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you, the man, the myth. Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, sure.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
That is pretty high and fucked up.
Does that sound like something you do? Yeah, probably.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Yes.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things." After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on. No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother. Ours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on.
Oh, shit.
How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left saying anything. It was the greatest thing this fishing village has seen since Rosemary tried to use a crab to open his beer.
Oi, that was a classic too.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Yeah, yep.
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now. Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve. You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you inflicted on everyone around you. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
Okay.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine. Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking
is what you almost say, but the words choke in your throat. Do you really want to miss out on all this good stuff? Perhaps it's significant. Exactly. So you know.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the
booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing. So, have you got anything for good? Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Oh.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So 22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours. It did. With my trusty Sansariq tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound. So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly. It was a day not unlike this one here. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the mid. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key. I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them... People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
Oh shit.
I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be...
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company...
Yeah.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh? Yeah, maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own. But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Okay, sir, आपके लिए बोतलें लाएंगे.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffiti. Other than developing a personal relationship, looks like you drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what probably did the right thing. You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. You finally stop picking your nose. The twiddling barely keeps your head. Time passed. What events led you?
Hello again, sir.
कोई न्यू डायलॉग नहीं है.
Again?
Piece of shit है भाई तुझे.
Yes, sir.
Don't have the real भाई, मुझे real चाहिए.
Six crumbled somewhere in central Jamrock. Lieutenant The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag.
Hand-eye coordination. It's something for +1 interfacing, +2 interfacing. You have something to sell. Lieutenant's handkerchief. I think मेरे को आज उधर फिशिंग विलेज वाली जगह पे सोना पड़ेगा.
Hello again, esteemed
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of.
यार ये गेम्स भी चाहिए मुझे. अरे उससे बात करते हैं कूनो से. What does Kuno want?
Necromancer pig? That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me, Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
Porta Rosa, a side alley of the Boogie Street Spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer Emil Mullins and asks for a cigarette. As Officer Mullins reaches in his coat pocket for the pack of Astra he just purchased this morning, the man shoots him point blank in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in the gutter. His right hand is grabbing the armor on his chest. The bullet didn't pierce it, but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing distant. Bleed, pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emil cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
Pigs. The fuck about it? You're testing.
Get lost!
Yeah? Yeah, whatever. The fuck do you want with a good call, pig? Kuno doesn't. Fuck does Kuno? Kuno does.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Murder?
Converse with me, child. Hello, Hidozo भाई, क्या हालचाल? कोई चॉइस नहीं है, आज बाहर रहना पड़ेगा फिशिंग विलेज वाली जगह में।
Hi again, gendarme. Oh yes, let's see. Sure, admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Maybe you should figure you did. And how did you like him? Ah, shoot. Why not? Bye-bye, gendarme.
मेरी XP बढ़ा दोगे? XP मतलब भाई आपकी XP हाईएस्ट है भाई 50। Just in case.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work. We were promised work.
The physically
right to work. Interfacing medium.
A cockatoo. This book talks about, despite its this.
एक मिनट तो फिर वो क्या आ रहा है उसमें? Mirror, formidable, heroic, logic impossible, legendary, measurehead, conceptualization medium, relation medium, Miss O'Hara dancer, Rene Arno legendary, map ball, challenging Sabor flare, challenge हो गया भाई ये तो backyard wall impossible, spirit of corpse, what should I do?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help me? Now it's your turn, Mr. Why would I do that? That's a fool's name. Are you a fool? don't read just. This is pretty much a known place. A gap, a blank spot on the map. Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty...
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium garden. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets. The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. Here, for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some...
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight. Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left. I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and then an old one disappears and is forgotten. The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance.
It's a cold, cynical smile.
It's okay. What matters is we are still around. At least those who remain.
She nods. The bed is comforting, if...
And what am I supposed to do?
The portal reel is just what you press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. A click, then silence. The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag. You can't remember what happened.
Well, I tried. And I will try again.
The bullet is still safely sealed. You can't remember.
Again. I will try again because I have nothing to do. Nothing.
The bullet is still safely sealed away. You can't
Ah,
remember.
come on. 3%. Come on. 3%. Give me 3%. Come on. Come on. Come on.
The bullet is still safely sealed. You can't remember.
Shit. You can't remember. Do you remember?
The bullet is still safely sealed. You can't remember.
Again, disappointment. Last try. Last is third last.
The bullet is still safely sealed. You can't.
Fuck.
The bullet is still safely sealed. You can't remember.
Man.
The bullet is still safely sealed. You can't.
You can't. You can't. You shut the fuck up.
The bullet is still safely.
Yes! Oh my god.
Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a well-preserved antique, most likely. Back at the station, the lieutenant is standing at a counter, diligently filling out paperwork to hand over to a tired records clerk. You should share your findings with him as soon as possible.
Yes, I am the goat. I am the goat. I am the goat. मेरे से बड़ा कोई पैदा नहीं हुआ है बंदा.
A few locusts trudge along the poor things.
The fuck? Why is there a yellow check there? No yellow check. Where will I find the other trap?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare, unjammed, chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley, craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction. In the distance, a tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21. 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in, filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom.
Damn, भाई. Oh, I can't go here. Damn. इनसे बात कर लेते हैं.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means. The scruffy-haired little boy kicks.
You're stupid. Okay.
इन बच्चों से जेन्युइनली बात भी नहीं कर सकते वो. Anyways. एक इस तरफ है, एक पीछे. एक और ट्रैप था कहीं पे. I don't know where though. Oh, yep.
The trap is filled with dead and dying local. Poor thing.
Nothing. यार ये क्या डॉग शिट बिट रेट है भाई. यहाँ पे और कौन है यार. आई थिंक ही इज स्मार्ट इनफ. मुझे उन टैटूज के बारे में पता सकता है.
Hello again. Sure. What's on your... But of course.
I know, थोड़ा पागल लगता है वो. Mikhail. You will learn about the buildings, Mikhail. The fuck भाई ये क्या है? What the fuck is this? What? अबे यार ये क्या चेक है? मेरे से हो नहीं रहा है. Is there anything to pick here? वो बोतलें वगैरह फेंकना बंद कर दी ना लोगों ने. हैं लोगों ने गंदगी फैलाना बंद कर दिया लोगों से. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
You sit on the wind-worn wood. Time passed. You wonder if it... Time passed. You wonder if it... This case is unsolved.
Apologize to the whole town for what? For what? For what I should apologize? Nothing. Absolutely nothing I have to apologize for.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Suggestion. Heroic. Let's increase our suggestion then, huh? Suggestion. 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 Plus one suggestion. Okay. Suggestion. 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 No. Minus one suggestion. 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 Nope. Suggestion. 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 Oh, मैं पिंक. Guys, I'm about to do it. I'm about
Waves
to
are
do
beginning
it.
to die down. Look at those.
Oh, yes, she...
God damn it. God damn it.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Oh, yes, she does.
God damn it. I'm saves coming by the way. जो भी कहते हैं इसको बकवास को.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Do you think she really needs more of that after a man died at sea? What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober. Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I have, and I don't really. Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator. Where would this walk take us, officer? All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking. Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
Riz 101.
All right, I'll go put the kids to bed and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Sir, I am wearing my shit right now. Okay. And I really want this to succeed, so I will. Her kids are outside right now. Wait, एक मिनट, Land's End किधर है ये? By the way, no, I don't know where the Land's End is. Yep. Okay, quick save. Just in case. Kapde proper. Okay. I need drama. Do I need drama? No. I need logic. No. I need empathy. I need empathy. A lot of empathy. Wait. Aspiratic ops. Calculus. Aspiratic ops. Sever flare. +1 logic. I need to wear something good. Aspiratic ops. Situation t-shirt. +1 empathy plus. Yep. Oh my god. Let's go.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again. Tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's raining. Water is cold. Ice cold. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a makeout spot. That is not going to happen here today.
Yes,
I
understand.
Make that clear, Dimples.
Yes.
Her thoughts are still elsewhere. Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. Aye, so an officer should be. All that running around must need a lot of...
Just 7 incredibly boring things.
Here it comes.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command. Say nothing? Well, now you should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
You know, Apa's incarnation myself only.
It's a common Ravisholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death.
Wow, good fucking job, huh? बहुत अच्छी बात बोली मैंने. Fuck off.
So, are you going to keep the name? Well then, Harry.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay.
So it's 7
Your mind
incredibly
clears for a
boring
moment
things.
as
I
your
have gained
senses
the
take it
achievement.
all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be? Aye, it's political. No need to step on a soapbox about it. What if we disagree? Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear, though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fishhooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod. It didn't suck. I'll let you get back to your business now. Twins probably found a landmine by now.
I don't think that went well, really. Man, fuck you. No, we are about to do that again. Nope, no. So I need conceptualization basically. That's my power. Where is my मेरा कोड किथे आएगा? Visual calculus दे रहा पर मुझे. I need conceptualization. कुछ तो दे रहा था यार मुझे conceptualization, ऐसे मत बोलो, मेरे को याद है. हाँ ये दे रहा था ना conceptualization. Savoir flavor. To logic. Yep. Suggestion +1 visual calculus. Half light. -1 drama. मेरे को -1 दे रहा कोई conceptualization में. Intellect base 3 है मेरा, 5 है. Anything else जो मैं कर सकता हूँ? Okay, let's go. Let's do that again.
The woman.
I know that you're not.
Her thoughts across the rusty water.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. You're the starriest of them all. Here it comes.
So fast as...
Me? No. Just grew up on the sea. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here.
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing. The remains of the...
Isn't it strange? for this?
The sun. The sun does, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Oh.
And a bit of...
Now you're just nitpicking. But I can...
The salt...
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our... I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team. These?
The wind ruffles.
Thank you.
The wind ruffles her hair.
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real.
Yes! Oh my god.
To cap this off with style.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side? Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. The wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go. Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore. No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me. Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
कोई नहीं मैम मजा आ गया थैंक यू वेरी मच
Farewell.
I got a sword I got a तलवार अब होगी तलवारबाजी Hey yo.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at light. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bai. Badass on the edge.
Salam Rocky Bai.
Time to receive into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Nah, fuck you. Salam. तलवार ही पड़ेगी बाय गॉड अब लोगों को चलो सोने चलते हैं अब वेट लेट मी चेंज माय कपड़े वेयर इज माय आर्मर एंड jacket and if +1 logic -1 authority क्या है ये हाँ ऑफ कोर्स तो सोना होता है भाई Now we are going आंटी आप भी सो जाओ
It's getting cold this late in the night.
Yep.
The bed is comfortable.
Man, I have talwar.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to you.
अब reptilian अगर आए वो दोनों, I am skipping.
Like a deftly cast fishing net.
How have things been going for you out there? Because you know you are a murderer.
Hear that? It's much, much worse than that.
We're trying.
The last dream will be total annihilation.
Oh, but you will. Of
everything is so okay. Your eye.
The last thought.
Shut the fuck up. I genuinely annoying है तुम. कोई नहीं हैरी कोई नहीं. What? उठ जाओ बाबे. उठ जाओ बाब. उठ जाओ. तलवार मैन हूँ मैं. किम भाई तू ये देख. Oh my God. किम कात्सुरागी लुक.
Yes. What about me? Good. Let's change the subject. What do you want to know? Good.
Okay, let's teleport. तलवार. नहीं. We will go from the shortcut. पहली बात तो we need to take that person in. बहुत हो गया अब. I'm sorry.
Hello, officer.
Let's see. I wrote down the nickname Lelista. We have questions that might help solve some gaps in our field autopsy. I'm sure my colleague has a few of his own while I take notes.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
He was 42.
I knew it. He was not 50.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bad shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one. Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. Change of topic, perhaps? In Oranje, officer.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex. Alcohol.
Yes. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Oh, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
The lieutenant blinks, his expression. All right, let's see where this is going.
Another fantastic moment. What next?
The all right.
Cool.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond or below the damage. The weeks of deep. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigure. You could ask either one of them. Yes? Do you want to know the truth? To the laboratorium.
I don't think so.
I was just thinking.
But we are awake.
Listen,
I was
bro.
just thinking.
But we are.
Man, shut the fuck up. Why are you doing this to me, bro? Why are you doing this to me?
I was just thinking.
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied. She probably didn't give you her real name. Take it easy. Don't see?
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time.
She's not lying now. She really is very tired.
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It says Anouk Mea Smit.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smit, to her.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now.
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here. It's Katarzyna Lazie. I haven't said it aloud in such a long time.
She nods, her back straight, ready.
I did. What is this? There was an older woman on the other end.
That is the... Anyone could know that.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late.
It checks out.
She stands before you, holding her back very straight.
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no.
But there's nowhere to go. A two-story drop to the Plaza Mosaic. If she could, she would have run before.
Yet I may have made a wrong choice.
Fragile.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
She's silent for a second. Gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby. She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
What she's saying is...
And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me.
Oh, now I
became an
understand.
unhappy
वो नीचे से
relationship.
ऊपर आई उस सीक्रेट वाले पैसेजवे से बाहर निकली, उन दोनों को देखा, बूम, वापस गई नीचे, नीचे से फिर ऊपर गई, खत्म.
When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she is romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan. She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, and she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it...
Some of that fear is still... What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
You've been through there, right? I saw you come out. It leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then made the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been up?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got...
Okay. Arrest the... Why? She told us some Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more. She's stuck here. She's already in prison. Look around. She's only trying to help you.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret it.
Something tells you, you will. She nods.
Okay.
I just don't want her killed.
She slowly... You are...
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceit. She slowly...
Well, Mr. Kim, I think we have made very nice Discoveries today, huh? Titus तेरी ऐसी तैसी मेरा सारे हमें अभी चाहिए रूबी का पता फटाफट accept changes and close.
It's you again. What is it?
Shit, oh, I should have saved before that. I quick save.
It's you again. What is it?
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Because she was here, all night, with us. He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop.
Cow.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
It is entirely
All
possible.
right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the... You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
How? People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop. Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
that's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it? Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any... Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. 72%. There's a percentage and all. No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People...
Those numbers were an ass pull.
Yeah. And they don't put her on the roof either. Jambo Jambo. He hasn't got shit. Footprints. Recent. That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take good news is, I'm still listening. I don't like guessing, Carl.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
Why? This doesn't make sense.
It doesn't fit well. But it has to be said, this man would make a good RCN sergeant, or maybe even lieutenant. Just don't let him anywhere near women.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route, but a route does not put that bullet in his head.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt, in the shape of a gun.
God damn, that's just about your favorite topic, isn't it?
Yes.
Every fucking 5 seconds.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could have...
That's all you needed. Doubt.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory.
Wait, did he say you don't have big guns? No, just say you're honest with him. Don't challenge him.
Right, that's mighty forthcoming of you. So, let me extend you the same courtesy. She's connected to you know what. So she may have access to semi-automatics, but that's a long fucking stretch of the imagination. All right, Carl. Keep talking.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3, the big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Yeah, like what? A thing? You mean?
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked classy.
Fuck you. First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too?
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass. Figures. But that Ruby is queer as cabaret, now that I start thinking about it. So there is some truth to it. And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a Hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit...
If that's the case, then it's not right. But it's not the case, right?
There are many pieces that fit together that way, Eugene. Face it.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Not so useful.
Fucking hell.
Betrayal is not painless. Even the doubt of it hurts.
And I suppose you have a theory about that too, cop.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could...
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. This is fucking stupid, Titus. This and the queer thing, all of it. Why aren't more of you...
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she's skipped town. This is good. Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. This is the only option he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a Hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. I told you. No, you, as in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives.
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cock, Titus.
Scared. You should be, too. A strange fear creeps over you.
The what now? I have no idea.
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies at a pale something. I don't know more.
There you have it. Pale something. Sure, there's some shithouses there. A cinderblock town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. I hear they have a shed where junkies sometimes crash.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head?
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks. Then
Damn son, आज तो भाई investigation होगी बढ़िया वाली है ना भाई, मजा आ गया genuinely. Okay guys, आज के लिए इतना ही.